Very good day to our lecturer, Dr. Muhammad Fairuz Razali, and our fellow course-mates. Today, we are going to talk about stages of counseling process. Okay, stages of counseling process. And here are our group members. We have Sandra, we have and me, Fang Ling, and also Tengku, Afiqah, Aisyah. Okay. Next, we have the table of content. Okay, and then next slide. Here I'm going to introduce a bit about our topic for today, the stages of counseling process. Okay, counseling is a process that has existed for a long time. According to Burks and Stepra 1979, counseling represents a professional relationship between a trained counselor and a client. It is a person-to-person relationship, although it sometimes involves more than two people. Okay, it is designed with the purpose to help clients understand and clarify their views of their life space and to learn to reach their self-determined goals through meaningful, well-informed choices and through resolutions of problems of an emotional or interpersonal nature. Okay, the need for counseling has become paramount in order to promote the well-being of the human being. Okay, well-being of the human being, and then every one of us, we need to be guided in the relationship between health and the environment, earning skills, knowledge, and attitudes that leads to success and failure in life. Effective counseling helps to improve self-image of young people and facilitate achievement in life tasks. Okay. Next, the counseling process is a planned, structured dialogue between a counselor and a client. Okay, it involves identifying sources of difficulties or concerns that experienced by the clients. Okay, together they develop ways to deal with and overcome these problems so that the client will have gained new skills and have better understanding of themselves and others. Okay, next. According to Hackney H and Comier S 2005, the counseling process comprises the following. First one, relationship building. Second step, problem assessment. Third step, goal setting. Fourth step, counseling intervention. And the fifth one, which is the final step, is evaluation, termination, or referral. Okay, next. Let's talk about the first stage of the counseling process, which is relationship building. Okay. According to KBS 2017, the first stage involves building relationship, focusing on engaging clients to explore issues that affect them directly. The first interview is very important, vital. Okay, as the client is reading the verbal and non-verbal messages and make inferences about the counselor and the counseling situation. Carl Rogers emphasized the importance of relationship building between counselor and client. He identified three important conditions to establish effective counselor-client relationship, which includes empathy, genuineness, and unconditional caring. Next. Here are some skills of relationship building for the counselor, stated by Kabir S. 2017. Okay. First and foremost, introduce yourself. Next, invite client to sit down. At the same time, ensure that your client is comfortable. For example, like the sitting position. And then address the client by name. Next, invite social conversation to reduce anxiety. Watch out for nonverbal behavior as signs of client's emotional state. Also, invite client to describe his or her reason for coming to the session. Remember to allow the client to have time to give response. And last but not least, indicate that you are interested in the person. Next, I'm going to hand our presentation to our next presenter.
Okay, hello everyone. So I will continue on the second stage and the third stage. So the second stage is a problem assessment. So what is problem assessment? So this step involves gathering and categorizing details about the client's life condition and reasons for seeking therapy by Kabir 2017. He also stated that assessment gives an idea to the counselor the intensity of the problems and how the client is coping with the problem. According to Seligman 1996, assessment should attempt to recognize the importance and uniqueness of the client. So reasons for assessment. We move on to reasons for assessment. So Seligman in 1996 suggests these reasons for assessing a client. First, to enable counselors to make accurate diagnosis. Second, to determine a person's suitability for a particular treatment plan. Third, make goal setting easier and achievement of goals measurable. Fourth, enable assessment of environment or context. And the last one is to facilitate generation of options and alternatives. Now we move on to the components of assessments. So Hackney and Cormier in 2008 listed the following important components of assessing the client. First one is in identifying data, the biodata of the client, their age, where they live. The second one is the problems presented, which is the reason why they came to the counseling session. The third one is the client's current lifestyle, if they are leading a healthy lifestyle, if they are smoking or drinking. And then the next one is the family history, if the family of the clients have any issues or history with mental illness. And then the next one is personal history, description of client during the interview, and summary and recommendation. So we move on to the stage 3, which is the goal setting. So goals means, according to Kabir in 2017, goals are the outcomes or objective that the client wishes to obtain at the end of therapy. Goals play an important role in providing guidance throughout the session. So the importance of goals, according to Dixon and Glover in 1984, with clear goals, clients are more likely to be motivated to work toward achieving those goals. With goals, clients learn how to structure their lives toward achieving the goals. The last one, the importance of goals, is it is easier for the counselor to select and evaluate appropriate counseling interventions. So the important thing for goal selection, according to Kabir 2017, the first one is goals should relate to the desired N or N sought by client. Second one is goal should be defined in explicit and measurable terms. The third one, goals should be within the range of the counselor knowledge and skills. The fourth one is goals should be stated in positive terms that emphasize growth. And the last one, goals should be consistent. Next, Sandra will continue to explain further on the next stages.
A very good day. I'm Sandra. So today I'm going to talk about stage 4 and stage 5, which is the counseling intervention and also the evaluation, determination, or referral. Back to the stage 4, counseling intervention. It is a phase of It is a phase of intervention and problem solving that occurs when the counselor and the client propose a solution to the client's problem. The answer to the difficulty is tied to the counselor's assessment of the situation and the objectives set. The counselor should initially inquire about any solutions to the client's problem that has unsucceeded. As a result, the counselor is able to devise an appropriate solution to the situation. Jordan's compare told Miracle and De Jongs in 2013 state that the counselor should connect the client's issue to the intervention the client shall utilize. The proper intervention would attempt to introduce cognitive adjustment to the client if the issue is relevant to how the client views the life solution. If the client has an issue that is relevant to how he or she impacts other people, then the intervention for behavioral modifications would have been used. Next, we'll move to stage 5, which is the evaluation, determination, or referral. In here, the counseling procedure does not end once the interventions required to remedy the client's problem have been provided. The client needs to meet with the counselor so that the counselor may determine whether or not the client is in the midst of resolving the problem, which this is according to the Binti in 2007. If necessity occurs before the initial appointment, the counselor should urge the client to contact the counselor before going over for the therapy. The goal of follow-up is to assure that the therapy solves the client's dilemma. Ending counseling should not be sudden, but protocols should always be taken, such as analyzing the client's preparedness for discontinuation, offering prior determination notice, and talking with the client whether he or she is prepared to discontinue the therapy. Next, these are the references that we got for our report. This is all from our group. A very big thank you from us today. Thank you.